Okay, Paula, in this tutorial, all I'm going to do is teach you how to add posts for the news section, which we're going to rename to the tips and tricks section. So it looks like this. We just click on posts. We can see existing posts. We can delete these or rename them, but let's start fresh. Let's add a new one. And we're got a bunch of things to this post. We're going to call it Paula Test. Now this is the title of the post, and then down here we would type in whatever content we want. We would assign it to a category. I'll get into adding new categories in a second. And we can set featured images, or we can just embed images. Now when I click on this, I'll go back here. When I click on this upload insert button, I can upload and insert all kinds of stuff. Media. I can insert movies. I can insert an image. I can insert a file. It doesn't really matter what I insert. So I'll just grab a picture of something, maybe from my little images gallery. Boom. You'll see it will take a second to upload it, and then it will give me a bunch of options on how I want to display this particular image. It'll give you different options if you use like a music file, etc. So we can see a preview of the image. I can name it. I can change the width. If I want to edit the image, I can. And by edit, that means that I can crop it or flip it on its side. It's not quite like using Photoshop, but I have a few options left for me. And then I can click use this image, and that will put it inside my post, and I can hit preview to see what my post will look like. Now, of course, I've gone and made something pretty ugly. But what's important here is that I'm teaching you how to do whatever you want. Another thing that might be common is you might, let's get rid of that, you might create a post where you want to link out to an events page. So let's say you're going to be going to the Denver Broncos Stadium and giving a huge speech for 4 million people. And I want to link that to somebody else's website so they can see the events. So I'd highlight that and I'd hit this link button, and I'd type in wherever I want that to link to. Right, we'll just put it to Entre Studios right now. That'll highlight it in blue. Let's hit preview. I can see over here on the preview page there's just a Denver Broncos Stadium link. I click on it and it takes it to my website. So the key here is you have lots of flexibility. It basically functions. It is a blog, so I'm not sure how many different types of blogs you've used in the past, but you'll find this functions essentially the same. Over here under the categories area, we can see one category is present. It's called uncategorized because, well, we just don't have anything on the blog yet. But we might want to add a new category called pants. I don't know. No, I'll be serious. Let's call it beads. We can add that category in, and we can post Denver Broncos stuff, whatever, to the beads category. You might have a category that's just called events, where you either talk about upcoming events or previous events. You might have a category called tips and tricks, called portfolio, where you're posting pictures of your portfolio or videos. Flexibility is yours to do whatever you want with it.